Yeah, we got a report of a garage fire. And by the time the officers arrived, the garage was fully involved, and it had spread. The garage was attached to the house, and it had spread to the front of the house at that point, along with the garage. And from the inside of the house, it just spread from there. It appears it started in the garage, but what the cause is at this point, it's unclear. We're still putting out hot spots. We haven't fully extinguished everything yet to make it safe and cool down enough for us to go on and take a look. So we're going to be here for a while. It's going to take several hours and we'll probably be back in the morning when we have better light to take a look and see if we can determine what the cause was. Apparently there was the elderly couple, man and woman, were home at the time. Come to find out that the neighbor came over and has seen what happened, came over and alerted them to what the issue was and assisted them out of the house. Now, they're apparently quite elderly, so thanks for the neighbor for being a quick thinker and alerting them and helping them out of the house. So no, all the neighbors, I've seen the neighbors come over and assist them, so it's been a nice community effort.
Well, I was just watching TV and we happened to look out the window and happened to spot a small fire in the garage, and I wondered why Peggy would be burning something in the garage. And I thought, well, that ain't right. So I, real quick threw my pants on, and by the time I got out the door here, the whole garage was up in flames, and it started coming out the doorway. I run right across here, and I went to this side of the house, and there's a door on this end of the house. And by the time I got to the door, I was just getting ready to kick it in, and Peggy opened it, and I grabbed her because she couldn't, it was so black smoke coming out, we couldn't even see each other. And I just grabbed her arm and I pulled her out, and I looked in and I seen Vern. He was about halfway in the room, and he turned around and said, "I gotta go get something." I said, "No, you don't." I said, "You're not getting nothing, mister." And I couldn't even breathe. It was so black I couldn't even see him, and I just ran in there and I grabbed a hold of his arm, and he's supposed to be in a wheelchair. He can't hardly walk. He had a walker, and I just drug him right away from that walker, and I just drug him right out the door. And by the time we got to the end of the house that's here, and then the addition on the side is back a little bit. And by the time we got to here, that fire was coming right up the side of the house. So we were literally I was trying to get him across the yard. That's never has entered my mind. I did something that, as far as I'm concerned, anybody would do to save another human's life in a time of need. Other than that, that's all I did. If you can do something, do it. If you can't, you pray that God's got a plan for it and it's going to work out.